was a very clinical performance. I thought took advantage of the conditions on day one. I thought we bowled exceptionally well, and it was almost a perfect storm. Everything seemed to fall our way. Just perfect little nicks to the keeper. It got us off to a great start. It was a brilliant bowling performance. Found the length very early on this wicket. I exploited it very well, and then that partnership to set things up, the opening partnership, I think was almost a turning point in the game for me. To have such a substantial first partnership was exceptional, and credit to those two lads. Now under the pump off the back of last week, to come out and perform like that and get us 135 for none was brilliant. So it really set the game up, gave the opportunity for the rest of us to go and make that big first innings score that me and Silvers harp on to you guys about all of the time. You know, the hard work that we put in yesterday, I think we reaped our rewards today. We held the game really well. It was quite attritional, but going at around 2.5 and over, we knew that when that second new ball came round, we were going to create opportunities again. And credit to India, they played very well. They did. They made it very difficult for us. There was some really good batting yesterday in bowler-friendly conditions. But for us to be able to start as we did today, 3 maidens, build pressure again, and then we actually were clinical with our catching, which was a nice change as well. Took some good catches, good chances, and sat here now 1-1 with a big smiley dressing room and two big games ahead of us. I've always known what we're capable of doing, and everyone in this group has shown at times that they're good enough to perform and to deliver performances like that collectively. One thing we need to keep getting better at is being more consistent and doing it time again. And that's a great template for us to work from. As a batting group, we made that big first innings score. As a bowling group, we were relentless in the areas that we bowled. We found the length on this wicket that we needed to early on, and then we carried it forward. We passed spells on. It worked as a partnership, and that's the sort of thing that over time we need to just keep doing more and more of, and just getting better at making those big partnerships, in particular with the bat, that get you in really strong positions. Now we've done it once a series, there's no reason why we can't take this forward and say, we've shown that we can stand up to these guys in our own way, do it in our own manner as a side, and really put them back under pressure. And we've got a great opportunity now with 2 games to go to do just that. Yeah, it's been, as you say, it's been fortunate, and obviously from a bowling point of view, the guys that have played, their workloads haven't been as big as they were on the previous couple of test matches. So that first innings was an absolute Brucey in that regard, keeping them fresh for this innings, but also for the rest of the series as well. Well, I'm as I mentioned before the game, I'm living my boyhood dream. I'm captain in England, something that I dreamt of doing from being really small. Got a great group of players who are very talented, dedicated to becoming better all of the time. And as frustrating as the last period's been for us, we have had to deal with some difficulties. We showed huge character to be able to come back and put in a performance like that off the back of the way last week turned out, or the last game turned out. So no, couldn't be more proud of them. Obviously proud to have gone past Michael, but you don't do that on your own as a captain. That's down to the group of players, the players that you've got around you, and the coaching staff as well. It's all one big thing. You're just you're the one making the decisions, but they're the ones that are going out there time and time again, putting in big performances, and I'm really proud of the way they managed to do that this week. Yeah, I feel hugely privileged to have Jimmy and Stuart throughout my captain, to have players. Disposal has been exceptional. Be a bit cheeky and say that you look at both of their records, I think that they probably performed best under my leadership. So I'm going to take a little bit of credit for how good they've been in recent times as well. Making the ball a little bit fuller, and creating a few more chances. So it has been great to get the most out of them, and long may that continue. Can't know off the top of my head really, but it's been phenomenal to watch him perform as he has done. the Test matches he's played, he's had a big influence on all of them, and he's to bowl like that throughout this game. But he's been around the squad for a little while now, and we've known how skillful he is. And almost the question mark was, would he be able to back it up in his third spell, and when the ball's been a little bit older, and he showed a huge amount of skill in being able to do that time and time again throughout this series in back-to-back games, and with big workloads under his belt, and he's just shown what he's capable of doing, and long may that continue. I think there's different ways to be aggressive. I thought we were really aggressive with the ball in hand throughout this whole Test match. I just think that's how we get the best out of our players, is not necessarily getting in a verbal confrontation, but going out and delivering time and time again. And shows when we do it well, it works, and we end up sat here with an emphatic win. So long may that continue as well. Hopefully we can repeat this performance.